Hi everyone, I'm standing in for Nikki this week for the weekly SITREP. Nikki unfortunately had to pop into hospital for some surgery over the weekend. She had a appendix removed and she's doing well, but just obviously taking a bit of time to rest up and recover. She did want me to pass on her thanks to all the NHS staff who looked after her. Difficult circumstances for them. Full PPE kit can't be easy, but they did a fantastic job, and yeah, she just wanted me to pass on her thanks to those guys. So this weekend is Armed Forces Day. Very different looking Armed Forces Day to what we're used to. We would usually be up and down the country at different events, which are obviously not taking place this year. So later in this SITREP, I'll be talking to you about how we're getting involved in this slightly different looking Armed Forces Day. But whilst I'm standing in for Nikki, I just wanted to take the opportunity actually to thank everyone who has supported Scotty's in particular over the last few months, and also the team who I think have really stepped up when our beneficiaries have needed them most, and they've done a fantastic job. The last 3 months have been pretty intense. We've focused very much on community, making sure that our beneficiaries and their families know that we're here for them. Lots of engaging and proactive activities, keep the kids amused, but also kind of underlining that with our support program and you know, making sure those guys know that Bev's available to lend a hand whilst anxiety levels are kind of extra high. So that's kind of been the last few months. It has been very intense, and as we move forward, it feels like we're now entering what we're kind of calling the second phase of the pandemic, really. And we'll continue to do those kind of community building activities and making sure the families realise that we're still here for them. But at the same time, we're now looking at how we help, in particular around kind of education. It's slightly less intense. We're looking at more kind of medium-term projects now. Nikki spoke last week about Emma coming on board and joining the team to lead our strides and our springboard programs. So those programs have never been more crucial going forward. Most of our children have now been out of school for the last 3 months or so, and many of them won't be going back until September. So those needs will be higher than ever. So that's what we're really looking at the moment as we kind of enter this second phase of the pandemic. And I think it's similar from a fundraising perspective as well. So we've had that very intense, lots of people probably at home, maybe furloughed, wanting to help, getting involved. We've had funding from a number of grant providers, emergency grant funds that have been available. So I mean, a big thank you to everyone that's contributed towards that and helped us keep the charity moving over the past three months or so. And I guess now again with the fundraising, we're entering this second phase, and it'll be interesting to see how it presents itself. And I think it might be quite difficult. I think gradually people are getting back into work, maybe got less time to get involved in some of these virtual challenges. But at the same time, the mass participation events like the marathons and the Spartan races and the city dinners and balls and things like this, they still aren't taking place. So we're kind of busy trying to see how we can fill the gap certainly over the next sort of 3 or 4 months. And a big part of that will be OVERWATCH. You might have seen Nikki talking about OVERWATCH in previous SITREPs. You might have seen some of our promotional stuff on social media. And if you haven't had a chance to visit the website, we'll pop the link up on the screen. Please do just take 5 minutes just to have a look at it and just see if it's something that you'd like to get involved in. I think it's something that will fundamentally give us the opportunity to support the kids for the long term. And what we try to do is, we didn't want to create just a normal regular giving program where you have a few quid coming out of your bank account each month and that's kind of it. We wanted you to really see where those funds are going. We wanted you to feel like you're a part of that team that's supporting these kids. And so we've created an exclusive platform, so when you sign up you get access to this platform online, and as well as being various different bits of content. The biggest piece of content is a video that we produce each month, which is around 45 minutes to an hour long.
Hi Overwatchers, I'm Nikki, the founder of Scotty's Little Soldiers. The plan is to give you monthly insights into exactly how we're delivering the support and are making best use of your monthly donations. Thank you for being a part of this community, and stay safe, everyone.
Gives you real kind of insight into the behind the scenes work that we're doing, so you can really see the kind of activities that we're doing, not just the on the face of it, but actually behind the scenes, how we're working to help support the kids. So I would really appreciate it if you take just like 5 minutes, have a look through, see what you think, and if you think it's something you want to get involved with, then please sign up. Well worth a look. In terms of Armed Forces Day, so we're dedicating this episode of the SITREP to all of our Armed Forces personnel. So big shout out to everyone who's serving or has served our Armed Forces community. As I mentioned earlier, the usual events that we'd be involved in aren't happening. So the organisers of Armed Forces Day are asking as many of the public to show their support by taking pictures of them saluting our armed forces and sharing them on social media. So we have been doing the same. Our team have been doing it. We've been asking some of the kids to get involved, and you'll be seeing a few more of those over the course of the weekend as we share those. So please get involved in that. Usually we'd have people out and about collecting at these events. Obviously that can't take place. So if you would usually be inclined to sort of drop a couple of pound in the bucket or the collection pot, then we do obviously still have ways that you can give to the charity online if you'd wish to. You can easily text Scotty SCOTTY to 70085, and you can donate £5 instantly if you want to do that by text message. You can visit the website scottyslittlesoldiers.co.uk/donate. You can donate via our Facebook page. So Facebook have an online safe and secure donation facility, so you can do that by searching for Scotty's Little Soldiers on Facebook. Or obviously you can get involved at a more longer term solution by visiting the OVERWATCH website and getting involved with OVERWATCH there. So we're going to, as it's Armed Forces Day this weekend, we're going to finish up with a quick message that Nikki recorded just before she had to go into hospital. So we're going to play that for you now. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Nikki, founder of Scotty's Little Soldiers, the charity for bereaved British Forces children. Today is Armed Forces Day, and I wanted to send a very special message to all our serving Armed Forces personnel, both at home and overseas, to say thank you for everything you do. At Scotty's, we know as well as anyone the commitment and the sacrifices our Armed Forces community makes, and we think it's so important that as a nation we show our support for them on Armed Forces Day. Of course, for our beneficiaries, the families left behind by those who are sadly no longer with us, remembering this commitment is a daily occurrence. To ensure that we're able to watch over our bereaved forces children, we've created OVERWATCH. By joining OVERWATCH, you can help us to make sure that those families get the long-term support that they need. On this Armed Forces Day, we're asking if the great British public will join us on our mission and become a part of the OVERWATCH community. For more information, please visit www.scottyslittlesoldiers.co.uk/OVERWATCH.